What's going on, guys? Something that I hear really regular here at the dealership is whenever a customer buys a car, they come in and they say they're gonna buy it and then drive it until the wheels fall off. It's something that I hear very regularly, and instead of me driving a brand new car home tonight to show you a new car, I figured I would show you a vehicle that was traded in that the customer's perception was that they drove the wheels off of it. The guy that traded this vehicle in that I'm getting ready to show you, his perception was that he drove the crap out of it, that there's nothing left of this vehicle. Let's get it started. Just to give you guys some backstory, this is a 2002 Chevrolet Silverado that we just traded again. It's got 160,000 miles on it. So again, the guy's perception of this truck was that it was done, that it was ready to go to the scrapyard, that it's over. So what I'm gonna do, again, I'm just gonna jump in this thing. Even though it's completely like whiteout snowstorm right now, I'm gonna jump in it and drive it 45 miles home. One, hopefully I make it. And two, if I do make it, is it something that I would consider buying as maybe a cheap truck or a starter truck or a truck to get me back and forth to the dump, whatever. Is it something that I would recommend? So just my initial first thought is it's really stinky. It smells terrible in here. So as soon as I get home, I'm gonna be getting a shower to like get the stink off of me. But aside from that, like, I'm sure he probably cleaned it before he traded it in, right? Because everybody pretty much does like a quick little vacuum job, gets their stuff out. So I'm sure he did a little bit of that before he traded it. So it's not too dirty, really, honestly. I mean, for a 2002 with 160,000 miles, the guy took pretty good care of it. If I bought this truck, vacuuming it out, shampooing the carpets, and just completely deodorizing it, and then I think I would be happy with it as far as interior goes. He did set up an aftermarket CD player, which I'll be jamming out to my iPod, my iPhone on the way home. So I'll show you that. Right there it is. He put a Pioneer deck in it, and all the heat works. I don't know about the air conditioning, but the heat works. So that's good. Looks like our lights work. I have nothing on the dash, right? I have got no check engine lights. I got no oil. Oil was good till 160. Come on, camera. I know you probably really can't see it, but it looks like the guy has missed a couple thousand miles on his oil change. It was due up at 156,000. We got 159,000. So maybe that last oil change got forgotten, right? Maybe he forgot to do his last oil change. But outside of that, again, interior wise, everything looks good. I did check the 4-wheel drive just because I didn't want to get stuck in this blizzard and not have 4-wheel drive. The 4-wheel drive works. So we got a good working ordered truck. Other than it being a 2002 so far, that's the only negative thing. And again, this truck will probably sell at auction for roughly somewhere between $500 and $1,500. So I'm gonna put my headphones in, I'm gonna head back up to the house, and then I'll give you a recap as soon as we get back. I have not even left the parking lot yet. Watch this. I'm just gonna turn down here. If I hit the brakes, or when I hit the brakes, watch this truck slide. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I slid like 3 feet there. I think I need to focus on driving. I'll see you at the house. Taking a little bit longer than I expected, but we're almost there. Made it. Just purely from a safety standpoint, I should probably have had that truck looked at before I just made that trip. Not only is it an older truck, but tonight, like, the roads were terrible. There was ice, there was snow, there was rain, and the wiper blade sucked. So just kind of a combination of everything, but kind of to wrap all this back up on the 2002 Silverado that, again, that typically would have been a throwaway car. I'm on dog duty right now, so I'm trying to let the dog out and all that good stuff. I guess I gotta answer the question of the reason why you're here. The question being, should you buy a $500 truck? That's what that truck is, right? Maybe at max $1,500, but it's gonna sell for $500. I know it is. It's not gonna bring any more money than that at the auction. So $500 truck, would I buy it? Absolutely, I would buy it. But in saying that, I'm trying to generalize because not two trucks are always the same. Chevrolets in general are really bad with rust. And hang on, let me grab my phone out of here real quick. So one thing that's really common on these trucks, or these Chevy trucks I should say, the older models, the rocker panels rust out. And I tried to show you there at the beginning of this video, this rust. I mean, there's just cancer all down the rocker panels. There's also some over here on the hood. We'll walk back over here. There's a big spot of rust there on the hood that's coming. I mean, that's only gonna get worse. And I didn't really look at the passenger side. Yeah, the passenger side looks okay at the beginning, and then right there, that passenger door is all rusted up. So yeah, just a lot of rust. I will say, mechanically, that 5.3 liter, like, there was never a question about the motor as I was driving this truck tonight. It was more so like maintenanceable things, like the brakes. I did not check the brakes before I left. I think I showed you how I skidded a little bit maybe. But just really bad brakes on this one. Again, could just be this specific truck. More commonly, you're gonna see that rust. More commonly, you're gonna see the driver's seat, which this one, fortunately, this one doesn't have. But this whole portion of the seat is very common for the Silverados to start ripping. So that's a common thing you would see. Outside of that, like the rest of the truck, again, it's pretty clean. So there's not much I can really go by off of this specific truck, but the wheels are all pitted. The wheels are nasty. You would need to get new wheels if that's something you're into. Yeah, fog lights are all fogged up, or headlights are all fogged up, but that's not that big of a deal. Overall, again, not bad at all. Tailgate's good. Other than that, that's a big problem. That's a huge issue. I mean, that needs fixed immediately. Yeah, so if I bought this truck, I would definitely do brakes to it. I would definitely do an oil change because it's been a little while, I think, or at least check the oil. Outside of that, it's pretty sound truck. And if you're looking in your market, especially in the Northeast where I live, the biggest thing, like I said earlier, is just the rust. Outside of that, without a question, 5.3 liter Silverado, 500 to maybe $2,000 is max what I would spend on a truck like this. And I think it would last a really long time. So again, this guy thought, or his perception was, that he was gonna drive it till the wheels fell off. He thought the wheels were falling off this truck, but clearly there's still a lot of lipo left in this thing. Starts up no problem, everything's great, right? Feels like a brand new stinky truck, because it's really stinky. I said that already. Anyways, guys, that's it for me today. If you're considering buying a cheap truck, please consider, or I'm not asking you to please consider, but if you want to consider a Silverado truck, just check for those couple things that we just spoke about. Outside of that, that's it. I will see you guys on Wednesday. My name's Cody Reed. Consider hitting that subscribe button, hit the like button. I will see you guys next time. Bye.